Ladies and gentlemen, the International Grand Ball 2016. Let's welcome Beata. You're one of the general sponsors here. We are blessed to have you here. There's many of you heard the stories what happened to you 2 years ago. We will talk about that. But I recently found out actually that you're from Lithuania.
Yes, I am.
All my life, shame on me, I saw that you're from South Africa.
You're not the only one. A lot of people thought that, yes.
And when you spoke to me in Russian, I almost like sit down. And so, when did you leave the Lithuania to pursue something else?
I came here with my family, with my parents. So we came here in 1992. It's been a long time. The reason probably why people are confused because when I started dancing with Michael, I lived in London for 10 years. So I think that's where the confusion started. But I've been here all the time. I've been coming home here all this time.
Wow. You are truly right now the inspiration for all of us. And we know that there was so many cases of cancer, unfortunately, in ballroom community. And the thing is happening and the person is gone. And you're here, we're blessed to have you. I wanted to ask, so as an inspiration to everybody, how your life was before, how your life was during that situation, and how it is right now.
Before, you think like whenever you hear all the stories, you think that I was living an unhealthy lifestyle. I was eating wrong. I wasn't. I was eating. I thought, I was eating pretty healthy. I was exercising. I was a dancer. So
you were an athlete, yeah.
I was shocked myself. But of course, when that happens, it hits you. The reason it happened to me, I think, is because when I got diagnosed, I did a test, genetics test. So actually, I have a gene, which is a BRCA2 gene, which I was born with, but I did not know it. So
I guess nobody know until it happens,
you can have this test even before anybody can have it. It's just a regular blood test, and actually you can. I think I would suggest it to have it for anybody. Looking at myself, none of my family, none of my mom, my grandmas, nobody had it. So I'm the first one. So it's good just to know. So obviously that was a shock when it happened.
But I see you. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I see you. I didn't know how even to talk about it, but I wanted to talk to you and bring the story out. And you buzzing with happiness and with life more than any healthy person.
When this hits you, you actually do appreciate all the little things. And of course, I'm feeling blessed that I'm still here, that I went through this, and I feel great. I feel now like I felt before I got sick. So I'm very lucky. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones because not obviously, as you know, the statistics are not the same. But it helped that everybody around me was very positive. My parents, my whole family, my husband. I mean, everybody were. I never had any negativity around me. And if I'm truly honest with you, like,
yes, please.
Obviously, I got cancer, so I was very disappointed. But
so, how would that point when you've been told what's happening to you?
At that point, you're confused. You don't know what's happening to you. But if I'm honest, like, after it hit me, what happened, I was more disappointed that I cannot have children anymore than actually that I had cancer, because I knew that I'll get through this, I get through the treatments, I'll be okay, but I knew that I can't turn back clock, that because obviously ovarian cancer was stage 4, so it was pretty late. They could not save any eggs. And the worst thing was that I was going to my doctors regularly, so I wish that they could have told me that before, but obviously that somehow it happened that nobody. Ovarian cancer is a very tricky thing. Apparently, it's very difficult to detect. So for me, that was a bigger hit, that I could not have children anymore than actually that I'm, a cancer patient. So
how did your life right now change? Like, if you, let's say, before you got diagnosed, you were practicing, you were like running and didn't have time for lots of things. And when it happened, did you change your lifestyle?
Right
the
now,
circumstances pushed you?
What's changed was my diet's changed, because even though sometimes I cheat, I'll be honest, I do cheat sometimes, but sugar, dairy, that's supposed to be off the diet.
In general.
In general, because that feeds the cancer cells. I do have treatments. I have like different vitamin treatments, and I have like a special sauna treatment which I go to almost every day.
Yeah, you mentioned me yesterday when we chatted. You mentioned me that you're actually you're going to sauna, and that the heat is actually killing this
Yes,
gene.
my uncle is a doctor, so he's devoted his life to researching cancer things, and he told me to do this, and I kept doing it all through my treatment. It's an infrared sauna. I have it at home, which I go every day for half an hour, and it puts your body into a very high heat, which kills cancer cells. So I try to do as much as possible, and I listen to him, and
And right now, as a message, your life right now, you gotta go. You can see this episode from yesterday. You can find it on Ballroom Backstage, on the YouTube, everywhere. But as your message right now to all the people to youngsters, to youth, to amateurs, what do you say to them? As your experience of your life.
Obviously, you have to live every single day to your fullest, because you never know what happens tomorrow. I don't want to make any negativity. You have to be happy, but sometimes the things that we take to heart, which are very small things, that it doesn't really matter. But for us dancers, this is like the end of the world.
Yes, that's it.
It's not. It's not. Especially, also when you retire, you realize those things much more. But
Absolutely,
when you see it. So if the back basic is not feeling right, or the connection doesn't feel right, it's not about that. It's not. There are bigger things. Health, happiness, family, or friends. Yes, results are important, and of course you want to be.
But they're so little.
It is. It is. So enjoy every single day to the fullest. Just be happy. Be thankful that you have your parents. That's what's important.
You had quite a ride. Getting even emotional. You get quite a ride. Lots of people grew up watching you dance. That this thing happened, and now you're entirely changing, and your life is something different. It's just amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
What's your plans for the future right now? Or you just live every single day?
Honestly, yes. I'm just happy that I'm here, that I feel healthy. Yes, I have this new business. I have my students. I have my family, my husband, my doggy. That's all that matters. We take each day by day. I honestly, I don't think about. Yes, of course, you want to think about the future, but I'm happy just for today.
Thank you so much for sharing. I wanted to talk to you for the long time and bring up to everybody to see, to know it, to gather some experience. Thank you so much. Stay from International.